हमारे ख़ास मेहमान हमें वाशिंगटन डीसी से ज्वाइन करते हैं. So I'm joined by Mr. Patrick Tucker on the program. He's a prominent expert on national security as well as international affairs. Joins us all the way from Washington DC. Very warm welcome, Mr. Patrick. I'm very happy to host you on these important matters. Could you please educate us or enlighten us about the use, or should I say abuse, of AI that we saw by and large during this recent escalation between India and Pakistan? You see, because in the current age or the digital era, we do see that quite many countries are trying to establish a favorable narrative in the warfare, but all thanks to false imagery and false, theatrics of AI, artificial intelligence.
Right. Well, yes, one of the key characteristics of this most recent skirmish between Pakistan and India was the coordinated use of misinformation and disinformation campaigns. And in particular, the Indian mainstream media outlets that played a significant role in amplifying certain false claims that originally appeared on social media. So this included a variety of things: video game footage that was sort of weaponized as evidence of military victories, a large number of false claims that appeared and then were quickly spread, unrelated visuals, the use of recycled footage from unrelated conflicts or scenarios to create a picture of a strategic and dramatic Indian victory that was not materializing, and also fabricated stories about particularly the Pakistani military that were, in a sense, created by artificial intelligence programs. So AI is very useful in the current state of disinformation warfare for creating false stories that look like they are actual news stories, for creating false images, and especially for creating social media accounts to create the perception of a widespread discussion that's occurring about an event. So the point, as you mentioned, is exactly that. As the fog of war permeates in the beginning stages of any conflict, there is a push from any side to control the narrative, to control the story, and thereby determine future geopolitical events. And the best way, a very convenient way to do that, is through manufactured images and false stories. And so artificial intelligence can help with all of those three different areas of influence warfare.
What you've highlighted so far is a rather dangerous trend, Mr. Patrick, because, anybody could manipulate a warfare or any particular conflict as per their own likings or as per their own narratives, all thanks to false theatrics created by the AI. But what is the wisdom that the viewers need to be imparted at this point in time so that they may distinguish between correct and false, between truth and, should I say, the incorrect posturing of any particular country?
Well, I think one of the most important things to keep in mind is that established media outlets that adhere to sound journalistic ethics tend not to do this. And if there is an incident where they accidentally accelerate or promote a story that is based on false information, then they very quickly will correct themselves and make sure that it doesn't happen again, though. That's going to become increasingly common. So I would say be aware of particularly social media or news outlets that seem to simply reflect an opinion that you already have, and instead continue to look towards established media outlets that adhere to sound journalistic practice. That's one thing. And another thing I would say is that understand that in the first stages of a conflict, there is a high personal, emotional need for more information, as well as a need for that information to fit with a narrative that the user, that the individual already has in their head. It becomes ever easier to micro-target individuals with ad campaigns. It's a reason why when you go to any website and you're shopping on an online platform and you go to a news site or a different site, the little advertisement will follow you around. That's because of a thing called ad networking, and you can use you can specifically target stories to individuals based on preferences the same way. So I would say be more patient, but also look towards more trusted news outlets to get your information first. And also understand that this is only going to grow, that this is a trend
yes.
that is, yeah, go ahead.
Yes, unfortunately, yes. Please go on. I just wanted to second you on the fact that whether we like it or not, but it is going to grow with time.